These events, these activities, this unity must grow and continue and take over not just parts of Birmingham, but the whole of Birmingham, the whole of the West Midlands, the whole of the UK.
Watch as Iqbal Mohammed MP calls for his movement to take over the whole of the UK at a Your Party meeting with independent Muslim MPs and Jeremy Corbyn.
These events, these activities, this unity must grow and continue and take over not just parts of Birmingham, but the whole of Birmingham, the whole of the West Midlands, the whole of the UK. Grassroots democracy in action. And we, our communities, have shown the establishment and the rest of the country that we will not be taken for granted and we will win. The establishment know that if you let one person stand up to them and speak the truth to people about what power is doing to them, then more people will stand up, and there will come a point when we all stand up against oppression, against injustice, and against corruption in politics. You see the power of solidarity. You see the power of solidarity, the power of all of us together. Individually, we may feel helpless, lonely, often frightened. Together, nothing can stop us. No tyrant can rule us. No party, government, or dictator can demand from us subservience. Together, we are powerful. Remember that and take that message onto the streets of Birmingham and share it with every single person you know in this country and abroad.
Pro-Palestine groups assembled in Birmingham to rally support for Your Party as Labour's former vote splinters. Calling the established parties dangerous, Ayub Khan MP took to the floor. He had led the call for Maccabi fans to be banned from attending the Israeli team's match in Birmingham, which led to chaotic scenes on the night of the match and growing fears of anti-Semitism. In his speech, he stood firm on that call, saying his concern was for the safety of Muslims.
We all know, as a matter of fact, that the intelligence report around the football match put the Muslim community here in Birmingham at significant risk. That is an undisputable fact that the intelligence and the reason why West Midlands Police and the Safety Advisory Group made that decision to ban the away fans was for no other significant reason but for the fact that they, the extremist hooligans of that team, ran a rampage in Amsterdam. That was a fact. And yet, analyze for a moment, just for a moment, how the political elite of every single political party and how the presenters of every single mainstream media presented that decision of an independent, impartial safety advisory group when they had before them the intelligence. What did Kemi Badenoch of the Conservative Party say? She said that that decision was a disgrace. The banning of these fans was a disgrace. Followed by Keir Starmer, who didn't just call it disgraceful, he went beyond that, Harold, to say it was anti-Semitic. That those people behind the decision making essentially and inferentially were racists. That's what Keir Starmer said. And then when you look at the next political party, the one party that at least sides with us in the call of a genocide, the Liberal Democrats. Now, if there was any political party that would stand in solidarity with a apply to the Palestinians and ask for all Israeli athletes to be banned on an international tournament. It would be done. But what did Ed Davies say? What did Tim Farron say? They all told the same lie. And they weaponized this argument. They made it about religion when it had nothing to do with the religion of the Israeli fans. And when we raised this matter in Parliament, every single independent MP, Lisa Nandy, the minister, what did she say? She essentially said that we were anti-Semitic and racist. That was her position. I'm going to talk about Nigel Farage because we all know where he stands. But you get my point. That every single political party, despite the evidence pointing at the guilty, was prepared to turn away and say, actually, the guilty people are the people of Birmingham. The guilty people are the people of Aston. They were prepared to sell each and every one of us out just to suit the narrative which they spun. That's how dangerous politics have become.
Mr. Khan did not mention in this clip the freedom of Israelis or Jews to be able to attend a football match or go wherever they please in a free country. Blackburn's Adnan Hussein MP said the independent MPs were building your party as an honest movement for the future of Britain, flanked by Palestine flags as Jeremy Corbyn sat behind, clapping.
Your party will be a home for that new politics, where unity doesn't mean uniformity, where independence is truly respected, where every voice from every community carries weight. We are building not just a party, we are building a movement. We are building an honest, hopeful and human movement. And together, we will show that the future of Britain lies not in the corridors of Westminster, but it lies in the heart of our communities, in the hands of the people, in your hands, in those hands of those people worried about their housing, with our younger and future generations. We will stand with our elders and we will be there for every part of our community. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adnan Hussein. A real motivator. So our next speaker.
Fears are mounting that Birmingham and other cities are becoming home to sectarian politics, where voters lend their support along religious and ethnic lines. Some see the independent MPs and the Your Party movement, with its focus on Gaza and Palestine, as proof of this. The Maccabi saga feeds into broader questions about free speech and the role of religion in society. This week it was ruled the right to criticise Islam is protected under British law.
Landmark ruling now. A judge has said that the view that Islam is problematic and should be criticised is a protected belief under equalities law. So Patrick Lee was found guilty of misconduct by the Institute and Faculty of Actuaries last April over social media posts in which the 61-year-old called the Prophet Muhammad a, quotes, monster. But an employment tribunal has now ruled that Islam-critical beliefs are protected under the Equality Act. And there's been another news here as well, which kind of relates in a sense. I mean, this was the reception that Tory MP Nick Timothy got when he attended an Aston Villa match in Birmingham that Jewish football fans were essentially banned from.
Why do you think I'm a dog?
Officer, can you take his dog away?
You think I'm a dog?
Take his dog away.
I haven't done anything.
Go away.
I'm a citizen of this country and I'm free to do what I want.
Are we going
to have an adult conversation?
Go away.
We're going to move on.
No, don't. Is that my choice?
Don't entertain him.
I'm asking you a question.
Don't entertain him.
I was trying to have an adult conversation. They started calling me a dog and swearing at me.
I said to him, do you...
I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything wrong.
I think it's best that we leave it.
Well, I'm very pleased to be joined now by the Tory MP and Opposition Assistant Whip. It's Nick Timothy. Thank you very much. Tremendous to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
So, OK, let's deal with that clip first and foremost then. So, From what I saw, anyway, you were basically called a dog by the pro-Palestine brigade. They then urged a female police officer to remove this dog, and then she appeared to take their side. Worrying stuff.
Yeah, so, I mean, to put it into context, this was a football match between Aston Villa and Maccabi Tel Aviv from Israel. The local politicians and Islamist activists campaigned very nastily to try to get the match itself cancelled. The match went ahead, but the local authorities, the police and Birmingham City Council, conspired to stop the Israeli supporters from attending. They said it was because there's a hooliganism problem among the Israeli supporters, but we all know that actually it was because they were concerned about clashes with local activists from within the Muslim population.
How concerned are you about that very proactive core now of political Islam that seems to be really on the move in Britain?
Well, it's very concerning, and it's been concerning for a really long time. I think it's becoming more prominent, partly because the Islamists themselves are becoming more emboldened. But we've obviously had a serious extremism problem going back, at least since the 1980s, with the Salman Rushdie affair and things like that. But we've had a serious terrorism problem for more than a couple of decades. And increasingly what we're seeing is public authorities and even elected offices now dominated by people who hold Islamist beliefs. And this is very worrying because it's affecting the impartiality of services like the police.